Mysterious Jackson here for the Mysterious Show here. And what I'd like to talk about today is Dragon Ball Xenoverse's DLC 13 and my overall thoughts about it. Am I looking forward to it? Not really, but I'm not hating having it, you know? Primarily because I officially have every DLC for this moment in time until they release another one. But what I'm going to talk about regarding this is my thoughts on it as a whole and my thoughts on it being other characters that'll be in the game. Okay, first part of the segment. Why am I mostly looking forward to it despite not being too excited about it? Well, for one, I'm really itching to see what they do with the story, because seeing as how they left it in a big cliffhanger, even though it does follow the story of Dragon Ball Heroes, in a way, because that's where Few is actually from, and where the Xenoverse games really have to go on, because they don't really have an official anime story yet. I mean, because it's not back. And, I mean, the movie isn't coming out until 2022. We'll get more on that in the next video. Characters I think that might be coming to the game. Okay, we already know that Base Gogeta was coming to the game. I already knew that because I had, made a request for that a long time ago. And to be honest with you, this will be the first game where Base Gogeta is actually in the game if you really think about it, because each time Gogeta's in the game, he's already in his Super Saiyan state. I never really see him not in a Super Saiyan state. And I'm kind of looking forward to him finally being in the game. But I do understand that nobody really wanted him in the game, even though it was bound to happen anyway. Characters that they should have put in the game though first was Ultra Instinct signed Kakarot. They should have put him in the game. Not to say that he won't be in the game, because there are 3 extra spots. I've checked. There are 3 extra slots for other characters to come in. But the reason why I think they should have put him in the game, I mean, because you got Full Power Jiren in the game. And who did he fight the most? Ultra Instinct signed Goku before he went Ultra Instinct Master. And then it also makes sense because Kef was in the game, and that's who she fought in the story. So it does have, potential for parallel quests there. Other characters they could have, put in the game, Dispo. Like, as much as I hate the Universe 11 characters, primarily because of Tapo and Jiren and Lord Belmont. I hate the Universe 11's God of Destruction Lord Vermont, Joker wannabe. Ugh. But I digress. There are three other characters that could be in the game, so who's to say that Ultra Instinct signed Kakarot won't be in the game, even though it's not confirmed. But nobody said that Supreme Kai of Time was really confirmed for DLC 11 until they made the trailer for it. And I didn't think she was going to be in the game because I didn't think she could fight. Because the Supreme Kais, they don't normally fight. But, I'm really looking forward to the story aspect of it and to see what they do with, Base Gogeta. Even though there are some people that didn't really want him in the game. People like, King Phantom, Exxon Raider, and Dragon Gator. Those videos, there were a lot of rant videos on Gogeta being in the game. And although I do understand where it's coming from, it kind of makes sense to put him in a game like this versus any other game. Like, it's too late to put him in the older games. I mean, you can't really put him in fighters. I mean, because what can you really do? I mean, there's no more characters regarding Gogeta that can be put in the game. Even though I do want them to have a Season 4 for fighters and put some more characters in, like characters that should have been in the game, like Maju, Omega Shenron, who else should have been in the game? Pan, and I mean, Baby's in the game, and like, it was bound to happen because it makes sense. But people that they should have put in fighters is 17, Maju, Tapion, and who else? Dabura, and I feel like, you know, Pan should have been in the game, and Bojack should have been in the game. And speaking of Bojack, why the hell is he not in Xenoverse 2 in his full power form? I think that was a missed opportunity that had so much potential. And why the hell don't you have Frieza second and third form in the game, but you got his golden and final form and full power form in the game? Like, you're messing up right there. And another character that should be in the game, I know I've already mentioned Kakarot already, you know, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Sign. But why in the hell don't you have Super Saiyan 3 in the game? Like, seriously. Characters that need to be in the game, you got some of them, you got most of them, but you don't have all of them. Like, you don't have Imperfect Cell, but you got First Form Cell, Perfect Form Cell, and Full Power Cell. But you don't have Mecha Frieza, but you have his entire for the created characters. Who else should they have had in the Xenoverse game and in Fighters? They really, I think, really should have